The A to Z guide to Bordeaux wines. Today, the letter S, as in storing wine. How to preserve all the character of your Bordeaux wines. Hello, Valerie.
Hello, Corentin.
So I'd like to buy a few bottles of Bordeaux wine. Do you have some advice to give me about transport?
Of course. Wine is a living product, so it is fragile, and all types of shock should be avoided. For example, jolts. Avoid the wine being shaken. This is why we recommend keeping wine upright when transporting bottles. Thermal shock is also to be avoided. Wine does not like sudden changes of temperature.
And to store the wine?
To store wine, there are 3 points to observe. As I said before, temperature is important, but also humidity and light. So ideally, the temperature should be constant all year round. For humidity, the ambient air should not be too dry because this can spoil the cork. By causing the cork to tighten, the bottle can leak. Overall, it is important to make sure that the bottles are stored in a dark place, and of course, we leave these bottles lying flat so that there is constant contact between the wine and the cork.
Can you estimate the length of time I can keep wine, depending on the various types of Bordeaux?
Well, dry white wines, Bordeaux Rosé and Claret, are consumed sooner, between 1 to 3 years. Rich, rather complex dry white wines, matured in oak barrels, can be enjoyed young or kept for 10 to 15 years, even 20 for the great groats. Semi-sweet Bordeaux wines can be stored for around 10 years. Sweet white wines, and this will surprise you, can be kept for up to 50 years.
And red wines?
Well, rather supple red wines are consumed within 2 to 4 years. More robust wines with a little more full body can be stored for 5 to 8 years. And 10, 15, 30 and even 50 years for the great groats or really well-structured wines.
Transport, storing wine, development. Now you know as much about Bordeaux wines as I do.